What's going on, guys? It's Lady B. We had an incredible matchup between two former world championship teams this weekend, MCES versus Tribe Gaming. Take a look. This weekend, we had an insane showdown, and the last time we saw a showdown of this caliber for an elimination match between Tribe Gaming and MCES was in the World Championships in Hamburg. And boy, was this a treat. For the CWL Champions War League eSports division, this was the last match of the round of 16 to find out who is going to move forward into round of 8. It was an elimination match, and it had an incredible ending. So stay tuned. Take a look at Tribe versus MCES. And if you don't want to miss out on these live streams, don't forget to follow me over on Twitch, where I stream about 5 days a week showing these incredible matches. And if you want to see the recap videos or any other strategy guides, make sure to subscribe to me here on YouTube. But let's take a look in at Tribe versus MCES. Did I put an alarm clock on your headset? No, we put a timer on. So we did a Google timer so we knew when the attacks would start. Look, and it was almost perfect. This is exactly what we did. Okay, we got Trot Paris coming in for MCES. Now he's looking to take on who he thinks is the weakest link, and that's Lex's Walls. Bruno, thank you for the follow. Lex's Walls get no love from anyone, even from Lady B. I'm sorry, Lex's Walls. I kind of want to make a Lex Wall emote. That's just to wake me up so we know when these attacks come through. Now Trot coming in with a hybrid, Queen Charge hybrid action. He's got 3 super wall breakers, so we're going to see a big push coming into the Town Hall chamber. And then which way does he want to navigate everything? He'll get access. Oh, he gets so much access here. Just in that Town Hall chamber alone. Look at this. Queen's right up in there. Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Ooh. Did you see that? Did you? I told you. I told you. There is such a thing as a super wall break fail. And you just saw it. You did just see it. He's got one more wall break, though, to push that queen a little bit further into the base, but he gets a hybrid going because he can path the queen down towards that single IT potentially, or a little bit deeper in towards the enemy queen. But ideally, he wants to keep that queen away from the single IT for now. For now, unless he gets a super wall break in. See if he gets it done. Hybrid doing some solid work here. King also doing some good work along the way. The use of the Yeti blimp, or might be my Hogs. Hogs coming in from the blimp. Little additional reinforcement. Nope, it's Yetis. Unfortunately, doesn't get it into that scatter shot chamber where it would have picked up the most amount of value. Why is he not using a super wall breaker? Lets the queen beat on a wall. There's no ability to keep her safe to get through. That's unfortunate. No freeze, no ability to help her get past this. So she dies out. He still has some miners left over, but are they going to get hung up on the king? RC and Warden trying to take him out. Still has him coming through. RC is going to take the lead, get roasted by that single IT. We've got, the miners coming in, trying to help with a little support here, but Skelly's picking him off. King rounding the corner. Tough go. Why so many wall breaks? I don't know. That was a big push. Unless he was worried about. I mean, I've only ever done one super wall break fail. Trying to open that up for the king to come in, but it's not going to help out. Trying to use it on the back end, but we're going to see him get roasted. Nice high percentage, though. Not a bad way to start on percent. But that's a tough go. Definitely a tough go on that one. If he got that Yeti blimp inside the base, would have been a different result there. Would have gotten more value out of it. Maybe spared the RC, the Warden, and a few of those miners a bit more. Yeah, just the 2. Just the 2 Lanzo. Could have had that triple. 95% though. He can't be too upset about that. If it comes down to percent, that's a good place to be. But we got to see. We're going to see how Tribe turns around and answers that one. See how they respond to that 95% 2-star with Lex OP lava walls. That's what I'm saying. People underestimate the walls. They do. Even, did you see the wall break fail? It's happened. I'm telling you. I never did a video on it, but I did have a super wall break fail. I stopped talking about it because I thought it was kind of cool. And then I realized people didn't think it was so cool, but it happens. It happens. And you can see it here. I don't think he actually got that corner there on it. Let's see. Lex's OP defense against a super wall breaker on that second super wall break. I think it was just a little too far back and was being picked off. 8. Yeah, that's the first one. Here's the second one. Look, comes in, gets picked off before he even gets into the wall. Happens. That can happen. So Itsu coming in. The next attack. Is he going to get the 1 star up on MCS to start? This is kind of a grudge match. Bit of a grudge match here. Last time, saw a big Tribe MCES war. It was in Hamburg. Maybe on a Yeti attack, but the rest, it doesn't matter. What? Let's be honest, the walls almost don't matter. True. Yeah, because it's not like you're beating against them. So Itsu coming in with the hybrid. We got the queen. Down below, taking on the king. Double air wall break. Get that queen access into the town hall chamber. Just needs to get that initial push in. And I don't know if he's going to quite go into the core. We'll see. If he wants to go all the way into that core there. Would keep her out of range of the single ITs. It would be a good position for her. Lining up inside the center of the base there. If you have 5 max Town Hall 13s, how does the game decide who gets placed? 1 to 5. I think it's the length of time you're in the clan. After that, I think. AQ beats a wall. So queen charge should likely get her into. He's being patient. He's not oh no, he doesn't want to go for the town hall. Where are we going with this, Itsu? Ooh, okay, gets that in there. Doesn't get the full push that he wanted. That first wall, he dropped them a little bit too late. Dropped them a little bit too late, in my opinion. It would have been nicer to see the queen pathing inside the space a little bit. She could have picked up some good value helping in the core there. Unfortunately, we're going to see her picked off by that single IT from the 3 o'clock chamber. Unless the hybrid sweeps through quick enough. So king rounding the corner here. A lot of power left over still with the P.E.K.K.A. Hogs coming in from behind for those defenses. We still have miners going strong here, but this is where we see the queen die out. Scattershot going to wreak havoc, but targeting the healers. Look at that, targeting the healers. So he's able to sweep in easily, not lose anything there. And Itsu definitely picking up the trip here for his team. Plenty of time to get this done. GG. The one who spent the most money on gems gets no. He's lying. Hang my low. That's not true. That is not true. I'm pretty sure it's how long you've been in the clan for. So whoever's been there the longest, that's how it goes. GG. Itsu getting it done. Now they're up by 1 star, but we don't have MCS too far behind on the percent there. Yeah, the charge. I mean, I would have assumed he was going to go into the core. So high trend coming in for MCES. Looking to take on Danny. In with a queen charge hybrid. Lots of hybrid action now. We saw a lot of air in the last war because of the format of LIC, which was great. But now we get to see some ground action. So this provides a nice mix here. You hope they nerf Itsu in the next balance change. They not only need to nerf Itsu, they need to nerf alternate attacks as well. So high trend coming through. Got the queen patiently walking up. A wall break to get her, I'm going to assume, I'm going to assume the way this is lining up, into that town hall section. Yeah, there we go. Right into that corner edge where she can reach a town hall. Take on the CC. Now let's see how long she survives or if she pulls back out. Ooh. Should still move in. Nothing's going to pull her out of alignment here. But this is taking quite some time with the ice golems coming out. Very patient through this. Minute 51 on the clock. He's got about 20 seconds before he needs to worry a little bit about getting that hybrid down and set. Already lining up a little bit of the pathing here. And now that the queen's targeting the town hall, he knows he can get going in. Queen doing great work there. Doesn't fully get inside to clear everything up, but that's fine. Working along the outside is actually a much better position for her here. Look at what she can pick up along the way. One thing that needs to happen, well, he's holding on to the ability. One thing that needs to happen is this eagle needs to go down fast. Queen still holding strong here, despite the eagle initially raining down on her. Switches over to the hybrid portion. He's got that warden ability to try and get them safely past this point here. The eagle and the scatter shots both on them. RC right behind to help take on the queen with the miners. This queen, absolute champ so far. As long as the hybrid keeps the focus of those single ITs, queen can wrap around the outside of the base and help with the cleanup. Nice addition of balloons here. High Trend going ham on this one. He's not even used that queen ability, not used the RC ability, though he needs that RC ability there. But that queen ability, unless that single goes off and targets her, would be the only reason he would need it. Swag ability on this one, absolutely wrecking it. 99, just a little turn back to get that last storage, and he's got it done. GG. MCES, they don't want Tribe to have this one. Let's see if we can quickly refresh his stats here. 3 even with heal swag. Yeah, craziness. Swag heal as well. Goodness. Let's see if we have time. We might not have time to take a look at the triple replays, but we'll try. We can always look at the end. He's very patient on the queen charge, but to get the hybrid down just in time. As you saw, time was dwindling down a little bit on this one. Ideally, you don't want to get those hybrids, the hogs and the miners, out any less than a minute 30 on the clock. You can do it, but it depends on how much value the queen picks up. Nerf the hybrid, says Akiv. I don't know. They tried to nerf the hybrid a little bit. It doesn't seem it's been nerfed enough, huh? So quick push through on that one. And queen walking outside of the base, definitely OP. Definitely great value because she takes care of the cleanup. Perfect position for her there. Tank, thank you for the follow. You hate it when attacks become so meta, it's all you see. That's where we have leagues like LIC that require certain attacks. And it depends. We do see a lot of mixed raids right now. We're seeing a lot more Sui Lalo in general. Speaking of, we've got Nick coming in with a Sui Lalo. And a lot of times it's space specific. If it is going to be something you can hybrid, then you go in with a hybrid. So we've got double ice golem here to tank for the Sui opener. King going to cross over, take care of some of those outlying defenses. It's a good position for him, especially with the ability coming in on the AT, on the, it's maybe going to be a mini Tesla farm. Yeah. Or a full Tesla farm. Full Tesla farm in action here. That's a great position to open up, but the queen needs to set in place. He drops the loon to try and take on some of those defenses to entice the queen to pull in, take on the single IT, and also get the eagle out. Oh, this is going to be a tough go. Queen not picking up the full value here. And the RC's already been underway. She is not going to turn back around. Minion trying to take out that storage, but the queen's going to keep... Ooh. She'll come back in, but she doesn't have enough steam left over to get this done. He's going to freeze the expo, try and give the queen enough ability. Beautiful timing on that. Great job, Nick, at recovering that and picking up the value he wanted. Not enough to take down that other expo, but considering what that opener initially was trying to avoid. Great recovery on it. And he took out an entire Tesla farm. Big, big value there. So gets a nice push in with that blimp, but getting hung up by the air sweeper. He's got the loons to come out. Warden ability, getting everything safely through that. Every single loon safely past that, but he's still got to worry about the scatter shots. Has a haste, but a haste is not enough to keep them from getting wrecked. He needs them to sweep into that safe zone, but they're already targeted. Ooh, and they never make it in. This is a big problem. He would have liked to have seen his drag move in there to take that out. That scatter shot looking like it's going to hold the defense. Mr. Areum. Ooh, keeping Nick at bay. Ooh, this could give MCES an opening here. Could turn around and give them an opening. Nick, I'm sorry, it's Nick. You are correct. It's Nick. What's going on, CEO? How are you? Sorry, I did say it wrong. If he had the freeze. Yeah, if he had the freeze. You're right. You're right, John Hexa. If he had the freeze, though, would it have been enough? No, because we didn't see the loons actually necessarily get in there. That would have been the tough go. Everything that was initially coming in kept getting held off. So Mr. Areum holding a big defense on that one. So is this what MCS is hoping for in an opening? Is this their potential opening here? Let's see. We're 5-5. Is that 95% that we saw? 95% 2-star that we saw from Trot gets them the percent lead. So we have MCS in the lead. Just on percent right now. My pronunciation is OP. Thank you. Why did they never target the scatter? It was the closest defense the first go around. Yeah. They just didn't want to go for it. Didn't want to go for it. Okay, so Tribe is hoping to see a defense in this next hit to come in. Who are we going to have? It's a question. Who will we see come in? We've got Trihard, we've got Synth, and we've got Areum. Will Areum come in fresh off that big defense? What's going on, Iron Storms? Good to see you again. Welcome back. Iron Storms here from India. And it's Areum. Mr. Areum coming right off that big, big defense. Let's see what he's got going in. I see Queen Charge Hybrid here. No super wall breakers. He's bringing in the sneaky goblins to help with some of the cleanup. Potentially some of the funneling as well. Coco Loon to help those healers out, pick up any possible traps along the way. Gonna have to work that queen in. Wants to get her access to the town hall. And she's got an opening, but it's often a little bit better to just get the wall breaks in and ensure that you get the access needed. There we go. Gets that opening. Bigger push to get through. Has to hold off that single IT. Queen is big value. She can reach that town hall as well. Next layer of wall breakers. We're going to drop the rage to get them safely through. Yes! And Queen. Ooh, look at that. We got the almost triple layer wall break. Almost. Queen will still pick up big value. She's going to have to beat her way through the wall to try and take on that eagle. I'm curious to see if he's going to go for the hybrid against that town hall section of the base here. Just get that sweeping through to allow the queen pathing into the eagle chamber here. She's taking on a lot of heat. Looks like she wants to walk a bit, and she's got a long path to walk. She still picks up the scatter shot. We're going to see her getting inside the space. Get to the eagle. King lining up the pathing here now. We'll have these siege barracks dropped as well. And there we go. We've got the hybrid coming down and through, trying to help that queen moving along. Already on her way, but she doesn't beat into the wall to get to the eagle, and that's a bit of a problem. Ideally, we would have seen her work her way in with that third layer wall break, get that eagle down, even take on the town hall potentially. or at least help out with the hybrid portion. The Queen still holding on to her ability. Biggest problem is keeping this hybrid going. They do path into that core to take on the Eagle there. We'll have the Hogs coming out for that single IT from 9 o'clock. That'll be a good position for them to come as everything's gravitating down towards his base. He has absolutely wrecked this. Areum is now going to keep his team in the lead here. Even if Tribe come in with that triple, MCES going to hold the lead. You want your fails to be 89%. If only, right? Beautiful attack here from Areum. We've seen some incredible hits this war so far. And this one coming through gives MCES a shot to try and keep Tribe at bay. Yeah, GG. But we still have plenty of attacks to go. This could switch any direction. Whew. 3 stars on the board there. Put some 2 for 3. Nice showing so far from MCES. GG, Areum. What's going on, Dark Soul Clasher? How are you today? Do we have time? Do we have time to take a look at that again? Where are you, Mr. Areum? Hi, Adam Carnage, by the way. I didn't say hello to you. Hello. Did MCES knock out Tribe of the World Championships last year? Yes, they did. That was the first matchup. That was the first matchup we got to see. And yes, they did knock them out. So this is kind of like a grudge match. But what I'm really interested to see is we could next week potentially see Tribe up against MCES. That is a definite possibility. So in the qualifiers, we just might see that. I think that would be a big matchup. That's the one I want to watch. Definitely the one I would like to see. So 2 times speed this as we wait for the next attack to come in. MCES are relentless with their attacks. Yes, they are. John Hexa says, I'm not the American here, but isn't playoff spelled with 2 Fs? Yeah, how did I spell it? Did I? You do realize, like, I make constant typos, right? Did I not? Did I miss an F? Do we need do we need to get some Fs in the chat? We could get some Fs in the chat if you'd like. What's going on, Southia? How are you? Hi, Toothless. Good to see you. Can we please get some Fs in the chat to replace the F that I missed, apparently? You get some oofs in the chat. Is there live? Thank you. I'm trying to fix the F. Okay, we got Lex coming in. Lex coming through. More Queen Charge Hybrid action. What are you talking about, the meta? Yeah, Queen Charge Hybrid. There you go. Edit stream info. Play. They're playoffs. They're playoffs. Missing the live. It's a double F in the chat. Get the double Fs. We got it. Oh my God. What? We got it's right here. Ooh, Queen does make it in. We got the king on the outskirts here. Double layer wall break. Lot coming at her here. Look at that entire Tesla farm along that corner. King's walking, but wait. Why are you going back in? Oh, that king. King could have been doing some good work on the outskirts there, helping take out Tesla farm, but no. So Queen hanging on, trying to get through the scatter shot here. We've got pathing lined up. Very similar push as we saw in the last attack. Kind of same positioning here. Heading straight into that town hall. Everything hooking around. We're going to see the Hogs coming through. Once everything's cleaned up here, ideally coming in to help with the single IT over towards that 730 side of the base. But he needs to get a big lead and push through. Queen's done a lot of great work, but we want to see her hook up to the 3 o'clock side of the base, take on the Teslas, which is exactly what she does. Hogs coming through here towards the outlying defenses, but we see a big push heading straight into the single ITs regardless. All coming together, converging together. One heal to try and get them safely through so they can meet up against that scatter shot. Is it enough to hold them off and get past that point? RC still has the ability, so she can help out quite a bit. Queen gets knocked out by the single, but this is where the RC is going to power through. And we got Lex coming in with a big trip, keeping themselves tied up on stars here. Able to keep tied up on stars at this point, but I don't think. I don't know. I don't know if MCS keep going the way they are. I don't know. Does Tribe have the opportunity to do it? We still have Synth to attack. We still have Trihard to attack. What do you think? Good song. Get the party started. Who invented hybrid? I don't know. Would you like to thank them? Do you want to thank them? Is that why you want to know? Let's take a look at Lexi's hit. Quick look through on the trips. We'll take a look at afterwards as well. We'll do some replays afterwards. The heavy hitters of MCES are yet to come. Still have Trihard, still have Synth. I don't know, the way they've been going, they all seem to be the heavy hitters, don't they? Is Lando Gaming? Where? Who's where? Who, what, where? Where's Lando Gaming? Oh, he created it? Is Lando Gaming's fault? Okay, you can blame him. You can definitely blame him. Waiting for Lex planning video for that one. Okay, next attack coming through. No F's needed, okay? No F's in the chat needed. And it's Trihard. If he gets his triple, we know, like, triple after triple from MCS is just going to mean Tribe can't get it. It's a tough go. Any let up here just gives Tribe that opportunity to pick up the win. Pressure's on MCS to try and hold this lead. It's marginal. Snow the chat. Why run the space? The space looks old. Ooh, Queen's gonna get that scatter shot out. Still have the wall breaks to get her in. Looking to push towards that town hall. We saw this one already. We saw Hex around the space. It held a defense. Is he hoping it's gonna hold a defense again? We'll see. We just saw it in the last war. King lining up the path and keeping that queen moving along. This does path the way that was intended, which we did not see the last time, I don't think. Gets a wall break in. Queen has access to the town hall, to the eagle. A lot of value picked up here. Show the, what am I showing? Show the chat what? Well, I don't know what I'm showing. Raging at the queen. Healer's getting hit by a black bomb, but she's done a lot of work. She's got big value here. Hybrid coming through. That's going to push a queen potentially back up to the 9 o'clock side here. RC working right alongside. Will she take the hook into the wall? Or is she going to beat into walls is the bigger question here. Ideally, she'd be positioned much better to try and path up to the 10 o'clock side of the base, do more work, but we're going to see her beat on walls for a bit. And she's going to get roasted by the single IT in the meantime. That's unfortunate. She could have done a lot of work if she moved her way up, but we know what the queens like to do. Let's beat on walls. Wizards coming out. Hogs coming through for reinforcement. I am a bit worried. Still got a ways to go, but one heal left to get through this wizard tower section, heading into the expo and that multi exactly where it needs to be, keeping everything safe. Trihard, who makes it look so easy to get this done. Look how much is left over here. Just needs to get past that multi, and he is GG. Keeping the pressure going. Attack after attack. This is like a mission statement that they're not going to let Tribe take them down in this either. Didn't let them do it in the World Championships. They're not going to let them do it now. 11 stars on the board for MCES. Tribe Gaming, even if they pick up the triple, they will still be behind on percent. But they cannot let MCES get past them by stars now. They need to hold on to it and hope to see a slip up with the last attack to come. Slip up could get Tribe the win, but only if they pick up a 3-star. If we see a 2-star from Tribe, we know it's almost certainly over. He will 3-star only with the charge. Okay, we've got Hex coming in. Pressure's on, Hex. You got to keep it going. 3-star or nothing. 2-star at this point will ultimately cost them the war unless we see a really low percent 2-star come in from MCES. So gets in that Yeti blimp. Good position. Gets out the scatter shot. Knocks out that entire corner. Minus the wizard tower. Not too bad for the start off. For the queen charge. Looking to path this queen in. One more wall break. Gets her nicely positioned so she can get in line to help take out that eagle. Interesting. Ooh, does not get the wall break he was intending on this one. See, this is the problem with these super wall breakers. A bit tricky. Sometimes they go for the wrong target and it's completely over and you got nothing else to fix that with. I know another hybrid Norseborg. So trying to move this forward, power it through. We've got the hybrid underway. What's he going to do? There we go. We've got a delayed king on this one. Didn't quite get that funneling down. He's got the queen working together. I think this is going to be a bit problematic. Because ideally he was going to push that queen a little bit further through. Heading towards the eagle. Doesn't happen. I have a feeling we can maybe call this an MCES win. Bolisandre, thank you for the follow. MCES with their first attack that came in, that was a 2-star. It's a 95%, and that's held them up on percentage all this way. Queen's still going, though. No ability. But this hybrid is going to fizzle out, trying to get through the scatter shot and that multi just in the core there, especially with the eagle raining down on them. Majid, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this seals it for MCES. It's not going to be a high enough percentage to really have the impact that they would need, even if MCES come in with a 2-star. Unless we're talking about a big defense. Are there any plans for dual casting with Carbonfin? Carbonfin and I did one recently. We'll probably see about doing another one coming up soon, I think. I got to talk to him and see. I mean, I know we stream a lot of the same wars, so it makes sense to do it that way. I'll talk to him. I'll see if he wants to do another one. It was a lot of fun. NCSOP. Yeah, it's a big defense there. Just pretty much enough to secure their win in this one. Tribe remains 1-star behind, and we're looking at a big percent difference there. So that was the 77%, the 89%. They're coming up against that 95%. So we're talking about a fairly big gap here. So what are we looking at? Let's do 77, 89. Yeah, they would have to get like probably about a 70. I would say about a 70% or so. 60% defense. It's a 71% difference. Yeah, there's still one attack left to go for each side. It's about a 71% difference there. So we'll see. We will see, but they'd need to pick up the 3-star, and that's only if they lose on percentage. The one with judo was great. Thank you. I had fun with judo on that one. It had been quite a long time since we actually worked together. So Synth coming through here. We've got the Yeti Blimp. Do we have a mass? We've got a mass hog. Synth. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Sneaky Goblin Yeti Blimp coming through to take out the town hall. Coming in with a mass hog. Synth. Synth getting risky here. Super, super risky on this one. We don't often see mass hogs. This base again. Held defense. Held a defense. They're trusting in their defense. Shide calling the fail already. Got to take out this ice golem. This is wasting a lot of time here. Taking those archers into a dark corner. Queen taking them out. Gonna keep those ice golems going. Craziness. Look at this. Already picking up some of the outskirt cleanup here. I don't know. We don't often see mass hogs in Town Hall 13. Is that for good reason? We're going to find out. So Pekka's going to do a little bit of tanking and cleanup for Queen here. Mass hog coming through. I still have the RC to help support. Absolutely crazy. Synth, what are you doing here? Wide pathing from this mass hog. And this is why you bring a lot of spells, because you have to spread them across the base. Just like a four-leaf clover. Kind of spread them out and around. One more heal left to go, though. Ooh, he's got that. Ooh, enemy RC still up. His RC struggling against the single, but still manages to hold on to the ability. But look at this enemy RC picking off the hogs. Nothing to go after her. His RC dies out. And this is where we're going to see it fizzle out. But he's got enough percentage to make this okay. So even a 3-star now. Even a 3-star from Tribe Gaming. We'll keep it a win for MCES. He got enough percentage on this one to hold the lead. Aussie Grit says, no, stop it. His 8-year-old brother is not attacking. It's a tough go. If the RC had pathed a little bit differently, if she was a little bit further onto that RC, we could have seen this triple. It was a good plan. Yeah. I mean, it was an interesting plan, especially for a mass hog, which we don't get to see. If he was able to get that RC to try and take on the enemy RC, maybe. Tribe has lost the match. Yeah. Yeah, even a 3-star is not going to give them the percent that they need to get this done. That's going to be the issue. It's okay. We shall redeem tribe honor when MCS fails to TMT. Shine. When are you guys playing MCES? You guys did have a good matchup against Tribe. You really did. So you got Danny coming in with the very last attack. Let's see if you can at least tie it up. We know it's going to be the win for MCES on this one. This is Elimination War. It is. Yeah. This is for CWL to head into round of 8. We'll be heading into, this is round of 16. We'll be heading into quarterfinals next week. When they stop ducking you. Oh, snap. Is that true, MCS? You trying to duck on Touch My Tesla? So Danny coming through with a Queen Charge hybrid. Lots of hybrid. You're right. I mean, you're right. But it does a job. Doesn't that count for something? It does a job there. So double layer wall break. We'll get to see Queen getting access to that scatter shot. Leaving the single ITs for the entire push on the hybrid. We'll come down from that town hall side, wrap around the base, and take that out. But where does he want his queen to go? This queen's going to cross through. Does he want to leave her pathing down and around the outside of the base? Doesn't, oh, we'll get her inside. Okay, we'll get her inside this portion of the base, keeping everything down and around, a little bit further on the outskirts. Keeps her lined up perfectly to take on the eagle, or help at least, and then keep everything pushing down towards that 9 o'clock side. Take on the singles. Good push through on that. And we do have the enemy RC still waiting for the tail end of the space as the queen beats through the walls. Is it going to be enough time for her to get inside the space? Will she come into contact with the RC? We already have the hybrid pathing this way. Queen holding onto the ability, his RC holding onto the ability. They're working along the outskirts here. Ooh, this is going to be a tough go. Look at that. Queen looking to get into that single IT chamber, but he's got the ability, so he has enough to take this on. Queen could take this out, take on the RC. He's got a lot left over. He's going to be fine on this one, but does he have the time to get it done? I think is the bigger question. Ooh, she doesn't quite get in. She gets a bad junction break. It's moving quickly. 15 seconds left to go. All down here at the bottom. 12 seconds left. That storage. Queen targets it, and he's got enough time to pick up. I was like, what's that? Has enough time to pick up the triple. That fountain getting me for a second. Danny coming in at the very end with that trip. But what we already knew, the case is that MCES had the percent. So this goes to MCES. We'll see them moving forward in the CWL eSports playoffs next week in the quarterfinals. Thank you so much.